Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am back doing another collab with the kit from Graceful Muse Paperie. This one is Holly and Ivy, which is super gorgeous and perfect for the holidays. And the collab is with the PR team. So it's going to be with Ashley, Justine, and Jana. I will link their channels below as well so you can check out how they use this kit in their spreads. And let's get started with the questions. So the first question we all had to answer is, what is your favorite holiday tradition? I would say going around getting all the gifts, wrapping them like crazy on Christmas Eve and delivering them. Even though some people don't like the hustle and bustle of the Christmas season, I actually enjoy it. I love wrapping gifts and I love giving. So the delivering on Christmas Eve part, I try to meet up with friends in the week. This year has been different, of course, but I typically try to meet up with friends in the week, whether it's typically like a dinner or coffee, and exchange the gifts, or drop by their house and deliver personally. But of course, again, this year was a little different, and for the first time, I wasn't able to visit my best friend and actually have our annual coffee on Christmas Eve and exchange presents. We had to skip that this year just because it was too much of a rush, and we haven't even exchanged presents yet. And today is the 28th of December. So this year we're just chalking it up all to COVID, that everything is just off. But that is my favorite holiday tradition. The next question is, what is your favorite Christmas meal? I would say that my favorite Christmas meal has to be breakfast. I actually love my mom's Christmas breakfast for my brother and I. We've been having the same type of breakfast for years and years and years. And we're both in our 30s now. The breakfast typically has smoked turkey, and it's also a West Indian dish, plantain, and we'd also have eggs and toast and a little bit more of a ham, but it's a different type of ham along with the smoked ham. So it's really yummy, and we just get spoiled because my mom loves making the breakfast for us. So I would say that is the best part. And also, the other best part of the Christmas breakfast is that my brother and I, as we've gotten older, that is when we crack open the alcohol. So I would typically have Bailey's in my coffee, and my brother would have his orange juice, but then quickly after have a cider as we've gotten older. So that is the Christmas meal. What is your favorite Christmas song? This one is a tie for me. Holy Night and O Come All Ye Faithful. Both of those bring me back to when I was younger, and my dad would take us to church on Christmas Eve, and we'd go to Christmas Mass. And just those two songs, it just really touches me. And I remember my dad singing the strongest of those two songs. Maybe those were his favorite, and they've become mine too. So every time I hear those songs, it just brings me right back to going to church downtown, which was my aunt's church on Christmas Eve, and meeting up with my cousins and singing Christmas carols along with Christmas Mass. Now, of course, everything looks different. We're all grown up and we haven't done Mass in years, and also COVID. So all of that was virtual this year. But I do know my mom was looking at a couple of Christmas Mass on television. What is your favorite holiday beverage? So this is definitely split into two for me, because my first favorite holiday beverage, I would say, is from Starbucks, because Red Cup season is just a holiday beverage situation to me. So I would say that the caramel brulee latte, I know a lot of people would say peppermint mocha, but the caramel brulee latte or the gingerbread latte that they bring out every holiday season is my favorite. And then the second favorite holiday beverage that I have is another West Indian drink that we have on Christmas Day or Christmas holiday season, and it's called sorrel. So I really love it. It's really sweet and kind of cherry-ish tasting, but super sweet, and you could have it alcoholic or non-alcoholic. So that is the second favorite beverage. Next question is, if you had to leave one thing out for Santa besides milk and cookies, what would it be? I would leave out a glass of red wine for Santa because he has been going around tirelessly all night delivering presents, delivering smiles, or delivering coal if you've been naughty that year. And I'm sure he's exhausted. And if he's having all these milk and cookies, I mean, he needs an actual adult beverage to wash everything down, no? So I mean, I would want somebody to leave out red wine for me. So I would definitely do that for Santa. Next question comes from Laura, who is the shop owner for Graceful Muse Paperie. And she asks, if you could travel anywhere for Christmas, where would you go? I don't think I would go anywhere at all, to be honest. I know that sounds really cliche or maybe even boring, but all of my immediate family is in Toronto. So I wouldn't want to go anywhere without them on the holiday season because that's all I know, and I would want them to be close with me. If we could all go anywhere together with them coming along with me, I would say probably Barbados, because that is where my parents are from. So it'd be really nice to go see all my cousins, see grandparents, aunts, uncles. It would be really a great time, and I haven't been to Barbados for decades, so that would be really nice. But again, COVID, even though a lot of people were traveling this year when they shouldn't have been, but I digress because I am not here to judge if people are traveling for the holidays this year. But I'm definitely not traveling anywhere because of the situation with the pandemic. So if I could, that's where I would go. Next question is, what is your best Christmas memory? I have a lot of little Christmas memories, but I would just say when my brother and I, when we were younger, and we were so excited on Christmas morning that we'd wake up our parents super early, like we're up at 8 a.m., which I am not up at 8 a.m. on Christmas mornings nowadays. But when we were younger, we were up at first thing in the morning. We couldn't wait to get up. We had to sit through breakfast and stare under the tree at all the presents overflowing. And it was like a race to get through all of the presents. It was just the best. And now Christmas looks different, of course. But I would say when I was younger, my brother and I opening up the Christmas presents were the best thing in the world to us. Next, I also want to add to that too, a snowy white Christmas is a part of that Christmas memory. So when we were younger and it was snowing outside, that was the best of all, because after we'd open the presents, we'd go outside, play in the snow, and it was just the best Christmas day. Next question is, what is the best holiday gift you've ever gotten, and what's the worst gift you've ever gotten? The best holiday gift I've ever gotten. There's been a couple of really good ones. I mean, there'd be ties for a lot of them. I would say one of the prettiest that I've ever gotten was a bracelet from Tiffany's. One of the most functional always comes from my best friend, which is typically pajamas or some skincare from Sephora or a Sephora gift card. I would say also the best gift I've ever gotten could also come in the form of cash or Sephora gift cards because I love Sephora. What's the worst gift? I would say that I haven't had a worst gift, to be honest, because The worst gifts, I would say, if there is a worst gift, is coming from a colleague. So this is past, childhood, past school, so into work mode, and it's coming from a colleague, and I'm just regifting to another colleague. So I mean, whatever it is that I don't like, I am regifting. I am a fan of regifting. I don't think there's any bad luck or anything bad about that. I mean, if you're not going to use something and someone else can, why not? I'm all for that. Giving is caring. So regift if you don't like the gift. Next question is, what is your favorite part of the holiday season? Definitely getting together with family and friends would be the ultimate part of the holiday season. Talking with friends and family if we can't get together, having those long conversations. There is one conversation that I have every year. Last year it actually happened on Boxing Day, and it was 7 hours long. Yes, 7 hours long, with a childhood friend of mine, and we've been friends since grade 2. So it was more of a catch-up call, and every single year we have a very long call before the year turns to the next year, where we just catch up because things are different now, and we both have our own families and situations to take care of. So we always typically have a longer few hours conversation towards the end of the year, but I would say the best part is always being with family and friends and close loved ones. And the final question I left, which was one of my questions that I put into the group, is what is one wish you have for 2021? And I would definitely say for everyone to just be kind, be a little bit more patient with one another, because this year was a dumpster fire and just a hot mess. We're just all waiting for 2021 to hopefully bring some change and the end to this pandemic and just back to our normal lives. So I just hope the best for everyone to stay safe, to stay healthy, and hopefully a cure for 2021, and we can return back to our wonderful lives and travel and see each other and just have a regular life again. And other than that, those were the questions that we all had to answer. So at this point, I will just let the music play and continue watching me build my spread, which it looks like I'm taking a break on the screen here. I'm not sure why. So I'll just speed it up a little bit more and we could just enjoy the music. And if you have any questions or comments, let me know. And thanks for joining me for my pre-plan. And I will show the finished spread on my Instagram, and all that information is down below. If you have any questions, DM me on Instagram, leave a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.